طيب. Yes, this is the next point. Talibul ilm, the student of knowledge. Please, brothers, sisters. Talibul ilm, the student of knowledge, one of the manners or etiquette, it is very important for him not to be like the general people. He should live with the little, what is enough for him. He should not care about the luxury life, the latest mobile, traveling every year for tourism twice or thrice or every month, the watch and the ghutra, the dress, the house, the car. He should accept the little. As the Prophet ﷺ said, بحسب ابن آدم لقيمات يقمن صلبه. Yani, Ibn Adam, the son of Adam, the human being, the Muslim, okay, should take what is enough for him to do his duties. Yani, for example, you are working from 7 until 5 or until 3 p.m. You are working for 6 hours, 7 hours. What is enough for you? Wallahi, it is enough for me to eat an apple and 1 cup of coffee. Khalas, that's it. Don't take more. Is it haram? No, it is not haram. But this help you to seek knowledge. This help you to concentrate and to pay attention. I know many of us, after the dinner, they pay attention more. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Allahumma barik. طيب. This is not the rule with you, okay? No, Allah, believe me. And you can notice this during Ramadan, especially in these years, because Ramadan is summer. Subhanallah, you listen to the Shaykh, the halqa after Asr, and subhanallah, you pay attention. When you read Quran, you reflect the Quran, relatively is better. But subhanallah, they say, when you eat food, okay, you will feel sleepy. And also, you need to go to the toilet more. And also, the diseases. If you remember one of the physicians, old physicians, his name Al-Harith ibn Kalada. Al-Harith ibn Kalada. One of the physicians, old physicians. It is famous, there is a famous saying, okay, quoted by him, or it is famous that it is quoted by him, Al-Mi'da Baytud Da. The stomach is the house of diseases. He means, okay, if you don't control the intake of food, okay, then you wait the diseases. But if you can't control your stomach, it means you can't control the diseases. Subhanallah. And this is very important for Talibul ilm. Okay? Now, subhanallah, the dunya, the money is available not like before. Okay? You can see people now, we can notice ourselves. For example, if you are going to meet your friend, let's meet in Costa. Let's meet in Firij Suwailah. Okay? Always, or most of the time, our meetings in restaurants or coffees. If not there, we're at home for dinner and lunch. This is more important than the halqa. Okay, where are the meetings in the masajid? We need to meet in the masjid for halqa, for Quran, to discuss the issues of the Muslim ummah, or the families, the schools, the education for our children. We need to meet in the masjid. The Muslim, okay, the student, I remember, subhanallah, okay, before 25 years, usually the Talibul ilm, okay, their meetings in the masajid. We don't know meetings in the restaurants. This is strange. Even if you order the food from the Burger King or Hardee's, this is strange. Maybe if we order food from Mat'am Hindi, Batat Falafel, okay, like this, عجة, something like this, حلوم. Okay? But now, wallahi, this is a big problem. I mean the food, the restaurants. And people like to taste everything. Okay, we sit together. Okay. Did you taste the latte from that coffee? Which coffee? Ah, there is new coffee in the new mall. Yeah, let's go. But if I tell him there is a new halqa, خلاص, oh, too much. So, yes, last year, not last week. طيب? So, subhanallah, be careful. Don't follow the dunya. Because, subhanallah, the shaitan decorated and beautified the dunya for us. Okay? It is like, subhanallah, a beautiful woman. And people follow the Muslim, and now even more Muslims follow the dunya. Be careful. So try to take what is enough for you. It will be easier for you to reach. Next one, control your time. Plan your day. This is very important. This is one of the important manners. يعني, alhamdulillah, now we have, يعني, mashallah, maybe most of you follow the halqa. Maybe with me or with another sheikh or maybe on YouTube. Okay, live halqa. So this is very important that you put your schedule, okay, and you fix. يعني, for example, خلاص, Tuesday after Isha we have halqa نحطين. For example, Friday after Maghrib we have halqa Salmiya. This is Arabic halqa, this is English, this is Urdu. So you have fixed schedule. But this doesn't mean that you don't attend anything more. If you have time, attend more. But at least fix something that you attend regularly. And it depends. You are not like me. I'm not like you. And we are not like the sisters. Okay? So according to your schedule, okay, fix something for your knowledge. This is a must. طيب? So fix a time for halqa. Fix time for reading. This is very important. After I attend the halqa, I should go back to read. Okay, when I read, okay, for example, Tuesday it is difficult. Why? Because the halqa relatively is late. And we go home 10:30 maybe. Or some of us chatting outside, gir. Okay, you reach home 11. صح؟ صح؟ ليش؟ ما في قرقر؟ After the halqa, قرقر. ماكو وقت, okay? Sometimes and some of the brothers and sisters. طيب, so no time to review the halqa after after you come home. But for example, you fix Tuesday halqa, I should review al-Asr, Wednesday. And Friday halqa, for example, Saturday. And this halqa, you have. طيب, or at least before coming to the halqa. Yeah, for example, the halqa after Isha, so maybe you can come before Isha. Or maybe you come immediately, you pray Isha here and you stay in the masjid half an hour to review. Because there is time between Isha and the halqa. Okay? So this is very important to review, to read. Please, this is very important. طيب, where is the point? And also a time to memorize Quran. There should be time for memorizing Quran. With your friend, with the Imam of the masjid, with the Mu'addin of the masjid. Okay, this is very important. And I don't mean that I do halqa with Mu'addin al-masjid, for example, every day, 2 hours. Maybe you cannot. Maybe you can do twice a week. Do something. Do something for the Quran, for the hadith. طيب? So it is very important to plan your schedule. طيب. Next point, eat little. Some scholars said, or this is famous, البطنة تذهب الفطنة. البطة means filling the stomach will take the cleverness from your mind. خلاص. If this is full, the blood will go down here. Less blood to the brain. So the IQ will be less. Huh? And if you eat little, this will help you to memorize. طيب. Number 7, الورع. الورع, this is a great issue. What is meaningful ورع? Wara means if there is something you are in doubt, I'm not sure this is haram or halal. If you say yes, I'm in doubt, so I will leave it because I'm not sure. This is called wara, that you avoid the issues that you are not sure about. Is it haram or halal? The Prophet ﷺ said, halal, clear. Haram, is clear. And in between, mushtabihat, the gray zone. Okay, it is not haram and it is not halal. You are in doubt, gray zone. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, فَمَنِ اتَّقَى الشُّبُهَاتِ, the one who avoids this gray zone, فَقَدْ اسْتَبْرَأَ لِدِينِ وَعِرْضِهِ, then he will be safe. He is protecting his deen. So, Talibul ilm should take more care about this point. Maybe general people, okay, will ask you, is it haram? No, it is not haram. Is it halal? It is not halal. So it is in the gray zone. So can I do it? Yes, you can do it, but it is better to avoid. Khalas, I will do it. I cannot say it is haram. I cannot stop him, but I recommend. But for Talib al-ilm, no. Please consider this as, I will not say haram, but as it is, if it is haram, try to avoid it. Okay, this is the way of Talibul ilm. There is a story, subhanallah. Two great scholars, Malik ibn Dinar and Muhammad ibn Wasi'. I mentioned this before, maybe last year. This story mentioned in the book of Imam al-Dhahabi. Dhahabi rahimahullah, one of the students of Shaykh al-Islam Taymiyyah, okay, Dhahabi is a Shafi'i scholar and Ibn Taymiyyah is a Hanbali scholar. Yani. Yes, they followed the dalil, but they studied the Hanbali madhab, Shafi'i, but he's a student. They don't have problem. طيب? He has a huge book, 23 volumes. It is called Siyar A'lam al-Nubala, the biography of the great scholars or of the honorable people. He started with the Prophet ﷺ, then the 4 Khalifa and the 10 people who are got the glad tidings to be in the paradise. So I mentioned this story. Muhammad ibn Wasi' and Malik ibn Dinar, both of them scholars, but Muhammad ibn Wasi', it was known that he has wara', avoiding the gray zone. There is an issue. Now people forget, or many people forget this issue. That this issue is accepting the money from the government, accepting the money from the kings. Going to, they say, going to the palaces of the kings. Okay? Yani they don't recommend you go to the king and you get money from him. Okay? Some of them don't like this. And some of them, it is okay. طيب? So Muhammad ibn Wasi' doesn't like this. And when the king tries to give him money, Muhammad ibn Wasi' rejects. He will not accept. Malik ibn Dinar took the money from the Amir, from the king. And he spent that money in charity. He did not take any dinar. He did not spend even 1 dinar for his family. All of the money to the charity. He took the money from the king and he spent the money in charity. This is Malik ibn Dinar. Muhammad ibn Wasi' heard that Malik ibn Dinar accepted the money. then he became upset with Malik bin Dinar. You are a scholar, why you accepted? Then Malik bin Dinar went to Muhammad bin Wasi'. He said, please wait. I did not put this money in my account. I did not make business. You should ask where I put the money. Muhammad bin Wasi', I don't care where you put the money, but the point is you accepted. طيب? So Muhammad bin Wasi' said, how can you find your heart after accepting the money? This is the point. How is your heart, okay, after accepting the money from the king? Then Malik bin Dinar woke up. He was as if he was sleeping. He woke up. The lamp, switch on the lamp. Then he said, إنما مالك حمار إنما يعبد الله مثل محمد واسع. Then he said, Malik bin Dinar, I am a donkey. Who worships Allah correctly? Muhammad Wasi'. So these are our great scholars. This is called Waraá. It is not haram. It is not haram. For example, I am a teacher in a masjid or in the faculty and I am getting the salary. Or I got a gift from the Amir because I'm doing some good job. Okay? It is halal. But they think later. Because if I'm getting the money from the king now and also next week, next month, what will happen? Okay? Later, if the king did something haram, I feel shy to say this is haram. Okay? So that's why, if you remember, we mentioned in Shamal Muhammadiyya that the Prophet ﷺ used to accept the gift and return, of course, something else. Why? I keep my personality. I keep my prestige. Because I don't want to accept the gift from this person and that person. And later when I see something haram from them, I cannot stop them because I feel shy. So this is called al-wara'. طيب. One of the very important points for Talibul ilm, which is called علو الهمة. علو الهمة. What's the meaning of علو الهمة? That don't put small goals for you. No, خلاص. Now, my aim is to study الأربعين النووية in 10 years. Okay? Every 6 months, one hadith. Why? No, to do something is better than nothing. لا. If you are a student of knowledge, you should plan something big. No, I should study 40 نووية in 3 days. I should read 100 books in 1 year. Subhanallah, if you read about the scholars from the time of companions, radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. Yani, Abdullah ibn Abbas went to, I forgot the name, I think Zayd ibn Haritha or Zayd ibn Thabit, radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. I forgot exactly. He went to learn hadith. He did not find Zayd. طيب. It was the nap. Alaykum salam. It was the nap time. Okay. So Abdullah ibn Abbas went. This is after the death of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he lied down in front of the door, waiting for Zayd ibn Thabit to come outside. Then when Zayd ibn Thabit came out, he saw Abdullah ibn Abbas. What you are doing? You are the cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, no. We were taught to deal with our scholars in this way. I should not disturb you. I should not knock the door. I should go to your house because I need you. طيب? And also, there is hadith in Bukhari, or al-Bukhari rahimahullah mentioned the story that Jabir ibn Abdullah heard that one of the companions knows a hadith that I don't know, that he doesn't know. Then he traveled, can you imagine? He traveled to learn this hadith from Abdullah ibn Unais. Al-Bukhari said, وَرَحَلَ جَابِرٌ عَبْدُ اللَّهِ, from one place to another place to learn this hadith from Abdullah ibn Unais. And now we tell people, please come from Salwa to Hattin. It's too much. I don't mean it. You are Salwa? Wallah, yani subhanallah, I don't mean you. Okay? Yani, well, many times we feel, no, this is too far. Okay, it is in, okay, Kuwait is a small city. Yani, even if you want to go to Jahra, it will take only half an hour or 40 minutes. That's it. Wallah, there is rush, it is crowded. Okay, you can, mashallah, now the brothers, you can hear in the door, they are using the Instagram. Because they want to catch the beginning of the halqa. طيب? So you should know. So, sorry, you have to work hard. You are a student of knowledge. You are seeking knowledge. Why? I remember when I was a student in the Faculty of Medicine. Okay? Wallahi, yani, we used to stay in the college up to midnight every day. We go to the college from 8 until 12. So we are in the college 16 hours. Of course, not 16 hours studying, okay. In the morning attending the classes from 8 to 12. Then after Dhuhr there is the lab. Then lunch, chats, and we study. But I mean, many students in the college, more than the house. For what? For medicine. And we see our colleagues in the Faculty of Sharia, okay. They arrange their schedule, okay, attending only twice a week. Then what? No, only twice a week. I attend 4 classes here, 4 classes here. That's it. Habibi, in medicine, we study every day. Every day, 4 or 5 classes, and there is lab. Okay, wallah, we need to read. Okay, you know, maybe some of you, how many? Where is the doctor here? Here or left? Yeah, yes. You know how medicine is tough. Okay? But Sharia is more important than medicine. Wallahi, by Allah. Sharia is more important than medicine. So we have to read. They ask al-Bukhari, oh Imam, from where this knowledge you have? Your memory is strong. Okay? Yani, he has a special food? No. He said, بِمُدَاوَمَةِ النَّظَرِ. Because I was reading a lot. That's why I have this memory. Of course, after the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so we need. One of the scholars, Al-Hazimi, okay, Al-Hazimi, he used to enter the house after Isha, okay, and he will live with the books until Fajr. So, yani, imagine, okay, maybe 4, 5, 6 hours with the books. Okay. So one day they told his slave or his maid, please don't switch on the light for him, the candle, yani. Try to tell him, khalas, finish. Okay. So the maid put only little fuel for this light. So it was dark. What do you expect he did? He went, he made wudu, and he started to pray. Okay? These are the scholars. These are the scholars, subhanallah. Okay? So your aim and your goal should be very high, should be very big, but of course reasonable. Okay? Don't accept the little for your religion. What is your aim? Wallah, my aim to have a good job, and I need to double my salary. Now many Muslims, and we read the books from the kuffar, from the disbelievers. Okay, how to double your salary in 1 year, how to do business, how to, صح? Okay, but do you know how to double your halqa? طيب, well, we need Imam Ahmad, the great scholar. All of you know Imam Ahmad. One of his colleagues, Yahya ibn Ma'in. طيب, they decided to travel. Where is the place of Imam Ahmad? Iraq. Okay. They decided, yalla, let's go. We should seek knowledge from a scholar called Abdul Razzaq ibn Hammam San'ani. San'ani. Where is San'an? Yemen. So imagine, from Iraq to Yemen, how many kilos? 2,000. So flying you need maybe 4 hours. By the car you need maybe 30 hours. So walking? 1 month. So خلاص, they decided and they started the journey. Okay? What is in the middle between Iraq and Yemen? Mecca. So it was the time of Hajj. Okay? So subhanallah, they arranged their journey to be in Hajj time. So when they were doing tawaf, Yahya ibn Ma'in, the friend of Imam Ahmad, said, "Oh Imam, this is Abdul Razzaq San'ani. He's here, alhamdulillah, Allah brought him for us." So the halfway, alhamdulillah, big discount. Imam Ahmad said, "No, our intention to meet him there. So we should go there." These are the scholars. And if you read about our scholars, subhanallah, please, brothers, sisters, we are doing nothing. I don't want to. Yesterday we talked about this. We depressed, huh? Abu Ayyub. Okay, don't. Yes, don't get depressed. Okay, but I'm trying to encourage myself and you. Okay, that do what you can do. Do your job. Read, attend, listen, revise. Okay, put a plan for you. Because knowledge is not something easy. The Prophet ﷺ said in hadith, okay, Sheikh Al-Albani mentioned this hadith, and he said this is authentic hadith. Al-ilmu sayd, wal-kitabatu qayd. He said the knowledge is like sayd, like it is a bird. And when you write, it means you are hunting this, you are catching this bird by writing. So you need to do your effort. Okay? And if you read about Sheikh Al-Albani, rahimahullah, okay, Sheikh Ibn Baz, Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, okay, the greatest scholars, subhanallah, how many times? Do you know Nawawi, rahimahullah? He passed away at the age of 45. Okay? If you read about the biography of Nawawi, rahimahullah, you'll find that he used to attend how many halqa? 12 halqa a day. Every day, 12 halqa. Not every week, not every month. Okay? Now if you count, we are attending 12 halqa every month. He said, no, every day. Every day, 12 halqa. So please, come. I don't mean only my halqa. Different halqa. Okay? So this is Nawawi, rahimahullah. And as I said, Bukhari, Imam Muslim. Okay? So please, your goal should be big, not small goal. Well, my goal is after 20 years to memorize chapter 30. I will not say this is wrong, or I will not say this is haram. Alhamdulillah, I are doing something, but we need to do more because they are working hard. I mean the kuffar. And also, people working, I mean Muslims, working for dunya very hard.
And how do you know that you will be living after 20 years?
Yes. We don't know that we will live after 20 years. Also, one of the points the scholars mention about the manners, they say try to avoid the bad food. Try to avoid the bad food. Shafi'i, rahimahullah, said, okay, some scholars said, try to avoid the beans, full. Huh? Yes, try to avoid eating full. Beans. Yes, it's not good for. What is the name of full? Beans or kidney? Yes. Kidney beans. Try to avoid it. Bajilla, we say bajilla. Yes, but the Shafi'i has another opinion. The Shafi'i said, rahimahullah, أكل الفول يزيد في الدماغ. He said eating beans is good for the brain. Maybe because he is Egyptian. Imam Shafi'i later went to Egypt. Okay? So try. The beans is good for your memory or not. Okay? So the point is to try to avoid the bad food. Okay? You know, there are some kinds of food, the high sugar and these things. Okay? Avoid. Because you need to keep your health. Because subhanAllah, if you don't take care about your health, then you need to go regularly to the hospital. This is wasting of your time. طيب? And also the next point, sleeping. Please, the doctors say you have to sleep at least 8 hours or 8 to 9 hours. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Sleep what you need. Okay? Maybe I need to, 6 hours enough for me. But for you, maybe 5 hours. For the other one, maybe 7 hours. Okay? But now people, they sleep 7 hours at night. Then they think, no, last night I slept only 7 hours. So after lunch, I should sleep 1 hour and 1 hour bonus. So 2 hours. From Asr to Maghrib. This is not the Muslim. This is not the believer. Allah created you for sleeping and eating. Okay? So please train yourself that 8 hours is not a must. For the kids, okay. But for us, no. I remember one of the doctors gave us a lecture when I was a student. So the final exam, or some of the exam, and all the exams are tough in medicine. Yes, final and mid-term exam. Subhanallah. So I remember 1999 or 2000, subhanallah, some of the exams in the last 10 days of Ramadan. In the last 10 days, and we have exam. And 4 exams in 1 week. Okay? Saturday, Sunday, then Monday off, Tuesday, Wednesday. That time it was, if you remember, Thursday and Friday, the off. So I remember that doctor said, some of the students asked that doctor, not a medical doctor, he was giving a lecture about Ramadan, these things. He said, oh doctor, now it is last days of Ramadan and we have the exam. How can we attend Qiyamul Layl, Tahajjud? Then that doctor said, I'm very happy with this answer. He said, take from the time of sleeping for the Salah. Don't say, Wallah, I have exam, so I will skip the Salah and I will concentrate on studying. He said, no. Study for your exam and go and pray and make your sleep less. طيب. The last point, because sorry, maybe I can take 1 minute, because it is 1 minute after 10. Al-uzla wal-khulta. You should know the manners and the rules when I should isolate myself from the society and when I should engage in the society. You know the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, the believer who mixed with the believer who mixes with others, he will get more reward. Why? Because he will be patient because of the problems from them. But you should be careful. How? Don't answer every invitation. For example, after the halqa, someone say, Yalla, let's join us, we'll go here to Kariba and we'll drink coffee. Yalla, you go with them. Okay, from 10 to 11:30. And tomorrow after Asr, someone say, Yalla, for the lunch. So every day, there is lunch, there is dinner, there is coffee, and you spend 1 hour, 2 hours for what? Chatting, talking about this mobile and that car and this job and that company. Try to stop this door. Please, my time is valuable. If you have a meeting, we discuss some issues, okay, you are welcome. But wasting the time, talk about the football and this is. So try to avoid like these meetings. Don't attend. You are Talibul ilm. My time is more valuable than gold. Also the sisters. Okay? Maybe one of the sisters, there is, that sister has some after birth or something like this. Okay, I will not say khalas to boycott everything, but go and visit for example, half an hour. Don't visit from Isha to Fajr or from Isha to midnight. Khalas. You should control your time. Don't give the chance for people to lead you. I should lead myself. This is very important. Please, brothers and sisters. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, rahimahullah, radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, said, أغد عالما أو متعلما. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said, be a learner or or a teacher. Be a learner or teacher. Yani he means when you go outside, okay, go to a place you teach or you seek knowledge or you learn. But you go there and watching, okay, clapping your hands, drinking tea, coffee, chatting for nothing. Please avoid this. Again, I will not say every meeting is haram. Here, please, brothers and sisters, we are talking about Talibul ilm. We are talking about seeking knowledge. Khalas? You know the points now? So no more machbous dijaj. No more biryani. Next time maybe we'll put carrot and cucumber, huh? Enough? Full. Salad. Please, brothers and sisters, bring your notes with you. Write. Okay, you can download the book. Okay, if you like to buy the book, khalas. The book's finished. This is only my copy. Okay? This is my copy. Huh? MashaAllah. And please try to invite your brothers and sisters. MashaAllah, I notice many brothers and sisters like to join the halqa, but they don't know. We are weak in marketing. صح? Okay, so do invite. Okay, because now I'm not telling that there are people, we should give them da'wah, you have to attend. No, the first level, we should invite people who like to attend. Yes, many times the brothers don't know. They like to join. Wallah, we don't know that you have halqa. Alhamdulillah, the halqa maybe more than 10 years. And they don't know. So try, please. Okay. جزاكم الله خير وصلى الله وسلم على محمد.